Have you ever looked at your life and thought, everything is okay, so why don't I feel okay? You're not struggling. You're not failing. You're not in crisis. You have responsibilities. You have distractions. You have access to everything. And yet something feels missing. It's not sadness. It's not pain. It's emptiness. Today we're going to talk about that quiet feeling, the one most people experience, but almost no one understands. If you've ever felt emotionally numb, even when life looks fine, stay with me. This emptiness isn't weakness, it's information. Let's understand what it's trying to tell you. You wake up, you go to work, you scroll. You laugh at a few things, you eat, you sleep. Nothing is wrong. But something feels missing. You can't explain it. You're not depressed. You're not in crisis. Life is technically fine, so why does it feel empty? Today, let's talk about that quiet emptiness no one talks about. There are two kinds of pain, the loud kind and the silent kind. Examples of the loud kind include heartbreak, failure, loss, while the silent kind include emotional numbness. This emptiness isn't dramatic, it's subtle. It feels like you're present, but not fully alive. You're functioning, but not fulfilled. You're existing, but not connected. And because nothing is wrong, you feel guilty for feeling this way. But this feeling is more common than you think. We live in a world full of stimulation, notifications, reels, messages, noise, endless content. Your brain is constantly consuming. But here's the problem. You're stimulated but not satisfied. Dopamine gives you quick hits of pleasure, but meaning gives you depth. And most people today are full of stimulation but starving for meaning. Another reason you feel empty? Comparison. Even if your life is stable, you're constantly exposed to other people's highlights. Someone is traveling, someone is earning more. Someone looks happier. You don't feel bad enough to complain, but you don't feel good enough to celebrate. Comparison quietly erodes contentment, and slowly joy becomes neutral. Here's something deeper. When was the last time you sat alone, without your phone, without background noise, without distraction? Most people are afraid of silence, because in silence you meet yourself. And many of us have slowly disconnected from who we are. We know what trends are popular. We know what others are doing. But we don't know what we truly feel. Emptiness often comes from self-disconnection. Routine is necessary, but autopilot is dangerous. Wake up, work, scroll, sleep, repeat. If you don't intentionally create moments of meaning, life becomes mechanical, and mechanical living leads to emotional flatness. You're not broken, you're just living unconsciously. This emptiness is not your enemy. It's a signal that says, I need depth, I need connection, I need intention. Here are small shifts that help. Reduce stimulation for 1 hour daily. Journal one honest thought per day. Spend time in silence. Do one meaningful action weekly. Help someone, create something. Ask yourself, what actually matters to me? Meaning doesn't come from noise. It comes from awareness. If your life looks fine but feels empty, you are not ungrateful. You are not dramatic. You are simply waking up. Emptiness is often the beginning of depth. And depth is where real fulfillment begins. Pause today. Disconnect for a moment. Or connect with yourself. Because sometimes what feels like emptiness is just space waiting to be filled with something real. If you feel empty right now, don't rush to escape it. Don't scroll it away. Don't distract it away. Sit with it. Because emptiness is often the space where clarity begins. Maybe your life doesn't need more noise. Maybe it needs more meaning. And meaning doesn't come from doing more. It comes from being more aware. So tonight, before you sleep, put your phone down for 5 minutes. Sit quietly. And ask yourself one simple question. What am I truly hungry for? That's where your real journey begins. This is inner anchor, and sometimes the quietest feelings teach the deepest lessons.